I'm not sure how many of you are familiar with David Rumsey, but if you've ever looked into maps, you have most likely come across his website. It is a treasure of maps and so many different ancient artifacts and just incredible things that relate to the universe and our world. And he has just absolutely unleashed on archive.org. His collection is now filling that place, and it is astonishing. There's the number of things that are up there that have about 3 views, 2 views. I'm sure people have seen it a lot on this, but he put up an amazing collection with links to his site, incredibly detailed pictures, like huge files that are just impeccable, unlike anything else. His collection tells a history that is just unfathomable. And I have come across one Piri Reis map a while back, and I fell in love with it because there's something about it that's just magic. It's unlike any map I've ever seen. It's right here, a hint of it, and I figured I'd zoom in and start with this one, the Crimea, because that's relevant to today, obviously, and it is really cool. But the way this map is done is just amazing. This is the Azov territory. How ridiculous. But look at this. This is the collection on archive.org. It is phenomenal. 111,000 different files. Wow. And this is my favorite one from the book, the Gulf of Venice, or the Bay of Venice. Look at this place. This tells of a world from, I believe, 1500s, 1525, I think it was published, i525, that is just so different. This map is unlike anything, and it's definitely Mohammedan. I think it's Tartarian or something. Piri Reis, if he's been given the name, whether he did it or not, he probably did, I guess, or whether that name means something else, who knows? Could have been taken over by a monk, by a mason, by anyone. We have no idea, but either way, these are so cool. They are absolutely phenomenal. And these past ones have been Alexandria, the mouth of the Nile, and Egypt. This is the Nile River right here. So cool. Such incredible detail and such interesting little like symbolic-y, like the fortresses, the towers, everything. It's so ridiculously cool as we go down the Nile River. It's so incredible. And I think those are wind kind of roses. I'm not exactly sure. Tell the directionals maybe. They probably each have different meanings. The hills, I'm not sure if the colors are a different spice entirely, but amazing. The Nile, that place must have been phenomenal to cruise back in the day. This is the Anatoly Coast, Anatolia, amazing mountains, unbelievable. This one, Anatolia, again, just the different colors, the different everything, the seagoing vessels, all the different lines, they must mean something. The port of Brindisi, so cool. That place, wow. Pulling into that place, what is happening at that gate? The Ancona Fortress. Like, what was there? A lot of these places I've heard of, but not heard of as well. Andalusia, again, one of those. Look at that. The place just surrounded by these colored hills. Is each one of those a different spice, a different plant, a different flower, a different herb? This is the Black Sea, the outline of the Black Sea. Again, wow, look at it. All the different, just what? What a detailed, immense map. This is Cairo, again, along the Nile. Like, wow. And I-5, like, when is that really? We still don't know. Umag Coast and Paran, not sure where that is. Calabria, look at the towers, the certain usage of gold, just the lines from the sun. Some are the sun, some are the mountains. The coast of Phoenicia, absolutely incredible map. I am obsessed with this map. It's just beautiful. It's so unique. Damietta, Egypt. Wow. Those oases, just everything. What was it like? What was it like? Eastern Mediterranean right here. There's some ancient ruins. You can see that. Wow. Ferrara, the city with 6 rivers. I'd like to find that. I'd like to actually find a lot of these and see what we can find. See what we can dig on Google Earth for some of these. Gonna have to dig deeper. Fortress of Alanya. Each one of these places make me want to dig deeper. That looks like there's a mine in that one, or a scale of some sort. Fortress of Trieste. I really want to look into this place. There's a couple of those with this here. And the writing is just beautiful. Everything is just so elegant, so perfect. The Fortress of Tripoli. Incredible. That's, I'm sure, still there in parts. Gallipoli. Amazing. Sorry if I'm just a little ridiculous, overjoyed about it. I love this map. I really do. It's something, it just gives a good feeling. Island of Chios and Fortress. Island of KRK. Not sure what that is either, but it's got castles. Look at all these castles, all the ships, everything. So smooth. The island of Premuda, west of Pog. You know, is that Bermuda? I don't know. I don't think so. I think a lot of this is over there, but something. Right? Island of Rhodes. Is that where the Colossus was? Looks like it might even be there at that bay in the bottom. Really incredible. Wow. Again, island of Samos. Each boat is different and unique too. Istanbul. Beautiful. It's just incredible art. I feel like I connected to this artist somehow. Italian coast. So cool. Italy coast again. You know, and what are the difference in the roses and what are they like? I don't know. I gotta dig deeper. I'm not very under researched, but I wanted to get this out there to show you all because the David Rumsey collection. Libyan coast from Tripoli is that last one. And this is the Libyan coast to Benghazi. Notice the difference in the buildings. Look at those like fortress, those tents. That's incredible. I wonder if they're huge tents or whatnot. Mathana Mutun fortress in the Bay of Saronikos. This one is Mugia to Trieste again. Mugia and Trieste. I've got to dig deeper into those places. Very beautiful. My old homeland, my motherland, the Naples coastline. DiNo of Naples. Rhodes, Anatolia. Very, very cool. The outlines, just the different barriers. I wonder, like, the coastlines look like they're very perfect too. Very precise. Airship, maybe again. The color of the hills, I'm very curious about. I'd like to translate some of this map, or anyone out there that knows anything. Taranto and Puglia. Not sure if that's Toronto, but it says Taranto with an A. Interesting though. The town of Bari. Huge towers in the Tunisia coast. Very, very, very cool. And the rest of them, I didn't keep track of the names. I want you guys to just enjoy them. Enjoy the incredible art. Maybe dig a little deeper. I'll include the link below so you can find this Piri Reis map. But basically, just look up Piri Reis in the David Rumsey collection on archive.org, and you will find a lot of these. And you can get the very good files on davidrumsey.com. So cool that guy took the time to preserve all these atlases, because if we had to leave them up to the Smithsonian and our education establishments, they wouldn't be there. And I wonder if he's had to actually battle. It would be nice to talk to him maybe at some point, or email him and see if he can get a response about if he's had to battle people that are trying to like destroy his history, or like this guy, at least he had the sense to document all of it in such an incredibly detailed way. Hundreds of thousands of documents so that they're preserved just in case tragedy ever were to strike the real thing. But wow, what a bunch of treasures this guy has. If anyone's ever been to his collection or seen his collection, let us know. But look at that these star forts, these cities, different fortresses, all connected, all the coastlines. Every place is different throughout the world, like the castles, the styles. They're represented kind of like the way I draw. I don't know if that's why I feel connected to them, because it's detailed, but it's still pretty simple. And it's like its structure is there, and it's neat, and it's ink, definitely, and with gold and some other incredible details. But the dots, he uses all different techniques. Really, I'm just blown away. I was glad to come across this again today, and I just had to go on a binge of downloading files. So hope you all enjoy this Piri Reis map, so they say. I'm open for it to being anyone. If it's him, that's great. He's a master map maker, but I almost think it's some Tartarian, some lost kind of person, or maybe this is a different style of map that, I'm sure this isn't the very first one of this style, but this style is really unique, really probably Mahometan, Tartarian, Islamic, whatever, that ancient religion. It's something relating to that culture, that history, that people, that time that thankfully someone preserved. Whew. So many treasures out there. I wonder what lies in the unseen collections. One day we'll figure it out when we RAID the Smith SONIAN. Who knows what will happen in time, but let's keep going. Let's keep digging up the everything and finding what we can. Go diving in David Rumsey's collection on archive.org. I've recommended to everyone. This is one of those cool select images from the book. There were very few other things that weren't coastlines and maps, but there's about 700 or 600 different parts of that map. I didn't include all of them, but I included a pretty hefty chunk. But definitely take a look, because there's a lot more beautiful ones as well. And I always just gotta leave with this one, Tartary Earth, one of mine, classic. I saw someone else today, Nos Conundrum or something like that on YouTube, that had another map that was pieced together with all different kinds of worlds and realms. And that thought is just so apparent. We have to discover. If we could just go up, if we could just go beyond, we could discover. We meet someone, they probably have a map and show us. They'd probably be just excited to see that people in this plane were able to make it out and happy. And I hope our humanity can lead down that path. We were able to do that and able to fly out there and able to just be like welcomed into an entirely new world. We break free from our controllers and we expand out into the horizon way beyond what anyone can ever fathom, even us. And we can fathom a lot, but I have a feeling what's out there is better than any of it. So keep thinking. Bless you all.